Hello there, Canadian author Mary M. Cushnie-Mansour, coming to you from Brantford, Ontario. I am your writer on the run. Today I'm going to be reading a delightful children's story called Curtis the Crock. Once long ago, at the beginning of time, there was a kingdom of crocodiles where there lived a crocodile named Curtis. Now Curtis was a loner. He never liked to romp and play in the sluggish river water or along the grassy river bank with the other crocodiles. He had more important things to attend to, searching for food. Anything or anyone that got in Curtis's way was bound to end up as his next meal. There he is. One day, as Curtis Crock was swimming lazily down the river in search of an easy prey for his lunch, for Curtis was very lazy too, he felt beckoned to the shore by a strange yet beautiful music. Curtis's first thought was that whatever was creating that music would most certainly make a lovely dish for his dinner. And there he is, swimming down the river. Curtis crawled slowly up onto the river bank and wiggled his way through the long grass toward the melodious sound. At the edge of the grass he came upon a small clearing, and sitting in the center of a big log was a tiny crocodile playing the lute and singing away to its heart's content. Curtis thought for sure it was a girl because he just knew that no boy crocodile would ever be caught playing an instrument like the lute. Curtis lay quietly on the edge of the clearing, licking his lips and pondering on whether or not the skinny little crocodile on the log would even be worth his bother to eat. Finally, after much consideration, Curtis Crock decided it would be better to have a small morsel than no morsel at all. Lately, meals had been few and far between. Curtis inched forward. The little crocodile on the log must have sensed some danger, for suddenly it stopped playing the lute and glanced over in the direction from where Curtis was stealthily approaching. The little crocodile did not like the look on the face of the intruder, who was getting too close for comfort. He had heard stories about the enormous and terrible crocodile named Curtis, who was mean and selfish, who thought only about his stomach and about who and what he could put into it. The little crocodile prayed this was not Curtis. But we all know it was, don't we? Finally, in a choking voice, the little crocodile managed to ask, "What may I do for you today? My name is Joseph Crock, and I live just over there on the other side of the river." Joseph Crock pointed his nose in the direction of where he lived. "I come here to play my lute every day because it soothes the animals in the forest." He paused. "All the animals are my friends. They know I won't hurt any of them." Another pause. "May I ask your name?" There he is. Curtis Crock was startled. He hadn't expected the stunted crocodile to actually talk to him. No one ever spoke to him. In fact, everyone ran away whenever he came near. Curtis pondered for a moment on what his next move should be. "Well," he began, "maybe you have heard of me. I am Curtis Crock, and I have come here in search of my dinner. You look like you might make a tasty morsel." Curtis started to circle around Joseph Crock. Joseph Crock trembled inside, but he knew he must not show Curtis Crock that he was afraid. He must be brave. He had read all about bravery in the book that old Professor Sam Crock had lent him. Joseph loved to read. He wondered if Curtis did. Suddenly, Joseph had a bright idea. Maybe he could distract Curtis with a story. He could feed his stomach, his mind instead of his stomach. So there we go. This is only just part 1, and I'm going to make you come back tomorrow for part 2. You have a wonderful day, and join me tomorrow as I read part 2 of Curtis the Crock. Have a wonderful day. This is Mary M. Cushnie-Mansour, your writer on the run.